In this exercise, let us see the step-by-step procedure of modeling a multi-storied three-dimensional RCC frame. As we see in this diagram, along the x-axis or x direction, we have three bays. First bay is of 4.5 meter span, second bay 4 meters, and third bay 6 meters. Along y-axis, say the global x, y, and z axis are shown here. Along y-axis, there are 5 bays, say 2 meters, 4 meters, 3 meters, 3 meters, and 3 meters. In the z direction, so for z, this is the origin. For the z direction, we have 4 meters, 3.5 meters, and 4.5 meters. Now let us see how to model this three-dimensional space frame, how to give the member properties and support specifications. So click New, give the file name, let the file name be space frame, say any number, space frame 7 or so. Then the location, metric system of units, click Create, click Structure Wizard, click Frame Models, in which bay frame, length. We have 3 bays of dimensions 4.5 meters, 4 meters, and 6 meters. So the total is 14.5 meters. So 14.5. Height, we have 2 meters, 4 meters, 3, 3, 3. So 9 plus 4, 13, 15. Then width, we have 4, 3.5, and 4.5. 12. Number of bays along length, 3 bays. Number of bays along height, 5. Number of bays along width, 3. We need to define the bay dimensions. So first bay, click on number 1. Use tab option to move over. So the first length is 4.5. Move down. Second length is 4 meters. Move down. Then third is 6 meters. Click OK. Now here, first bay, that is from the footing level to the plinth level, say 2 meters. Move down. 4 meters basement height. Then all the other 3 are 3 meters. Click OK. Along z direction, first bay 4 meters, second bay 3.5 meters, and third bay 4.5 meters. Click OK, click Apply. So this is a three-dimensional space frame model or wireframe model or line model. Click Merge Model with STAADPro, click Yes, click OK. Now we need to assign the member properties. So with regard to the member properties, say we have 3.5 meter span, we have 4.5, 4 meters, 6 meters. So for 4 meters and 4.5 meters, we can assume 230 mm by 450 mm. That is 1/10 of the span. Then for 6 meter span, 1/10 of the span will be 230 mm by 600 mm depth. For 3.5, say 1/10 will be 0.35. You can make it as 230 mm by 380 mm. And the orientation will be like this. In case of beams, as per STAADPro Connect Edition, the width is designated as ZD and depth is designated as YD. Whereas with regard to columns, the horizontal dimension is YD, vertical dimension is ZD. So initially we need to identify what are the properties of sections which we are going to assign to members. So we should go to STAAD and we should add all the properties which we want to assign to the members. So go to Properties, click Define, click Rectangle. The first dimension will be 0.38 by 0.23. Add 0.45 by 0.23. Add 0.6 by 0.23. Add, then 0.23 will be the YD value, ZD value will be 0.45, add, close. Now make it as a front view. So select front view. So these two columns we are going to give 0.45 by 0.23. Sorry, these two members, beams, similarly parallel. Similarly, these beams will be given 0.6 by 0.23. So we need to select these beams. So click Control and select all the beams. So for these beams, we are going to give this property. So click Assign to select beams, click Assign, click Yes. This property will be assigned. To verify this, go to isometric view. You can see what are the beams which have been given this property R2. Then again, view, take front view. You unselect these beams. Now select these 6 meter span beams. So for this, I'm going to give this property. First property should be selected and then select the members. Click Assign to selected beams. Assign, yes. We can verify by clicking isometric view. So all these beams along this direction are given the property R3. Now let us take the left side view. So unselect this. Take the left side view by clicking here. So here the mid portion, this is 3.5 meter, and we are going to use different dimension for this and for sections for this and different section for these two. So 0.45 by 0.23 will be for these members. Select these members for which we are going to give this property and ensure by isometric view. Say the other beams also selected because they also have the reference R2, therefore which have been assigned already. So they will also be highlighted here. So click Assign, click Yes. And select, take the left side view. Now I'm going to give these properties 0.3 by 0.23 for these beams. Click Assign, click Yes. So R1 property is assigned to these beams. You can ensure by clicking isometric view. So these beams have been given this dimension. Now the leftover thing is columns. So take the front view, unselect, take this 0.45 by 0.23. So take the exterior columns, left exterior column as well the right exterior column. We are going to give this property, click Assign, click Yes. You can ensure by clicking isometric view. So the columns will be selected. All the other members also be selected because we have given the same property to those members. So click front view. Now unselect this. Now these interior columns will be of this orientation. So select the interior columns. So this property R4 has not been assigned to any member before. Therefore, if you see, only these interior columns will be selected in this case because this property we are giving for the first time. Click Assign, click Yes. Now to see 3D rendering, click and see whether the line model is converted into solid model. So this will ensure that we have given all member properties for this space frame. Close this. Now we need to select the ground nodes and we need to give the support as fixed support. So go to supports, create fixed support, add, close. Now the nodes at the bottom need to be selected. So to do that, we will be using cut section option. Before that, let us allow to display the node numbers, click apply, click OK. Now we are going to give the select the nodes. So select the nodes at the level 1. So we can use cut section option. So go to utilities. So here we have cut section. So it has to be cut along XZ plane because XY plane is this, XZ plane is the plan, and YZ is the side view. So we need to cut at XZ and with node number, say let it be 1. So all the nodes at the level 1 will be displayed. So just select all the nodes by dragging like this. So all the nodes will be selected. So for which we are going to give the supports. So select the supports and then select all the nodes. So all the nodes are to be assigned a fixed support. Click assign, click yes. Now go to view option, display whole structure. So now the support is assigned and the member properties are given. So this completes this part. The loading, analysis and design will be taken care in the next part.